Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about action movies of the year. You know the one I'm talking about. It's been all over your social media feeds. Your friends won't stop quoting it, and it absolutely dominated the box office. That's right, we're breaking down everything that makes this film a modern action classic. So, grab your popcorn, get comfortable, and let's get into it. First off, let's talk about the setup. The premise is deceptively simple, but it's executed with such style and precision that it feels completely fresh. We're introduced to our hero, a character who seems ordinary on the surface but is carrying a heavy past. The story kicks off with a single, earth-shattering event that rips them from their quiet life and thrusts them back into a world they desperately tried to leave behind. This isn't just a random act, it's personal. The stakes are immediately sky-high, not just for the world, but for the very soul of our protagonist. The film does a masterful job of establishing this emotional core right from the beginning, which is why we're so invested when the action finally erupts. It's not just about the spectacle, it's about the why. We feel the hero's desperation, their resolve, and their pain, making every punch, every chase, and every explosion feel earned and impactful. Now, let's get to the good stuff, the action sequences. Wow. The choreography is simply breathtaking. In an era where a lot of action can feel generic or bogged down by shaky cam and quick cuts, this movie stands out. Every fight is like a brutal, intricate dance. You can see every move, feel every impact. The stunt team deserves all the awards, seriously. They've blended multiple martial arts styles with practical, real-world combat techniques, creating something that feels both stylish and grounded. One sequence in particular, the one that takes place in that crowded neon-lit market, is an absolute masterclass in filmmaking. The way the camera moves with the characters, weaving through the environment, using everyday objects as weapons, it's just pure cinematic genius. It's not just chaos, it's controlled chaos, a beautifully orchestrated symphony of destruction that keeps you on the edge of your seat, completely mesmerized. But great action is nothing without a great villain to drive it. And the antagonist in this film is truly something special. They're not just a one-dimensional bad guy who wants to take over the world. They are a dark mirror to our hero. They share a similar past, similar skills, but they made a different choice somewhere down the line. This creates a fascinating dynamic. Their motivations are understandable, even if their methods are extreme. You find yourself seeing their point of view, which makes their conflict with the hero so much more compelling. Every time they're on screen, they command your attention with a chilling charisma. The dialogue scenes between the hero and the villain are just as intense as their physical altercations. It's a battle of ideologies, a clash of wills, and it elevates the entire film from a simple action flick to a genuine character-driven drama. We also have to give a huge shout-out to the supporting cast. They're not just there to deliver exposition or be rescued. Each supporting character feels like a real, fully formed person with their own goals and agency. They're the loyal sidekick who provides not just comic relief, but also a crucial moral compass for the hero. There's the grizzled mentor figure from the past, who reappears to offer cryptic advice and a helping hand. And there's the tech genius who makes all the impossible gadgets possible. They all get their moments to shine, and the film is so much richer for it. The chemistry between the entire cast is fantastic, and you believe in their relationships, their banter, and their loyalty to one another. It makes the world feel bigger and more lived in, and it raises the emotional stakes even higher when these characters are put in peril. Let's talk about the world building for a second. The movie creates a visually stunning and incredibly detailed world. From the gleaming, futuristic cityscapes to the gritty, rain-soaked back alleys, every location feels distinct and full of history. The production design is top-notch. You can pause the movie at any frame and just get lost in the details. There's a whole hidden society operating just beneath the surface of our own, with its own rules, its own codes, and its own hierarchy. The film doesn't spoon-feed you all the lore at once. Instead, it cleverly sprinkles in details through conversations, environmental storytelling, and visual cues, leaving you wanting to know more. It's the kind of world building that sparks your imagination and makes you excited for potential sequels or spin-offs, because you just want to spend more time in this universe. And the soundtrack. We can't forget the soundtrack. The score is a perfect blend of heart-pounding electronic beats and soaring orchestral themes. It perfectly complements the on-screen action, swelling during the big moments and pulling back to create tension during the quiet, suspenseful scenes. The choice of licensed songs is also spot on, adding an extra layer of style and attitude to key sequences. Music in a film like this is so important. It's the heartbeat of the action. And here, the composer has created a score that is not only effective, but also incredibly memorable. I guarantee you'll be adding some of these tracks to your workout playlist after watching the movie. It's that good. Now, let's touch upon the themes. Beneath all the incredible action and spectacle, the movie is exploring some really interesting ideas. It's a story about consequences, about whether you can ever truly escape your past. It delves into the nature of identity and what it means to choose who you want to be, rather than letting your history define you. There are also themes of loyalty, sacrifice, and the gray area between right and wrong. The film doesn't offer easy answers. It presents complex situations and forces its characters, and by extension the audience, to grapple with difficult moral questions. This thematic depth is what stays with you long after the credits roll. It's what makes you think and want to rewatch the film to pick up on new details and nuances you might have missed the first time around. So, what's the final verdict? This film is a must-see for any fan of the action genre. It's a perfect storm of incredible stunt work, a compelling story, memorable characters, and stunning visuals. It respects the classics of the genre while pushing the boundaries and delivering something that feels fresh and exciting. It's the kind of movie that you'll be talking about with your friends for weeks, dissecting your favorite scenes and debating the characters' motivations. It's pure, unadulterated entertainment of the highest caliber. It's proof that big-budget blockbusters can still be smart, stylish, and emotionally resonant. If you haven't seen it yet, what are you waiting for? And if you have, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and you're probably already planning your second viewing. What were your favorite moments from the movie? Do you agree with my take? Let me know down in the comments below. I love reading your thoughts and getting a good discussion going. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button and definitely subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more deep dives into the latest and greatest films. We've got a lot more exciting content coming your way. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.